Okay, so I'm going to ask you for some advice because I haven't done my splits yet over at the farm. I've been adding supers, adding upper entrances, the same thing I'm doing here. And you see what they're bringing in. I'm sure it's happening over there in spades. Should I, when I do the splits to fill the Honey Creek yard, should I take the bees, 3 frames of bees and the queen out of each one of those boxes I do a split on and give the new queen to that hive? Or should I take 3 frames of bees with one of those frames being a brood frame without the queen and give them the new queen over at the Honey Creek yard? What should I do? I mean, the new queen's got to ramp up. The queen that's in the box right now, wherever she is, she's ramped, right? She's ready to go. My only concern, though, is that the queen may decide, hey, we're going to swarm. And if I remove the queen, the box is going to think she swarmed. They'll have a new queen, and then they'll just stay in there the rest of the season. See, that's my dilemma. So if you have any input whatsoever on that, put that down in the comments for me and let me know. I really, truly, honestly would like your input. And I read all the comments, as you know. I read and respond to every single comment I get. So I will read your comment, and I will get your advice. And I would tell you right now, I really, really appreciate it. So there you go. Hey, bug farmers. Welcome to Bug Farmer Beekeeping, where we dive into the world of apiculture, beekeeping, and bees every week. This is the place to share laughs, explore bees, and learn together, all without taking ourselves too seriously. To join our buzzing community, it's easy and it's free. Just hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, and let's cultivate beekeeping knowledge and fun together. Now, let's get into the bees. Hi, and welcome back to the channel today. Well, today it's a beautiful day. It's 82 degrees outside. I think it's actually going to get up to like 85 or 86 today. It's a hot day to be working the bees, but we've got a lot of work to do. I am still trying to battle to keep these bees in their hives. Now, I have done a couple of splits here at the home yard, specifically from the purple bee barn down here, and it looks like it needs to be split again. And I've also had a couple of swarms that I have captured and put in nukes and whatnot. But the other day I caught a swarm and put it in this box right here, and they left for some reason. They didn't like where I put them. They took off, went to the ether, and then the next day they came back, and it looks like they landed right here, right on top of my tool cabinet. Anyways, there are no frames in there, so I don't know what it is they're building in there, but I have a feeling it's going to be stuck to the roof. We will get in there, try to get those bees into a standard hive either today or tonight. I don't know, but it's probably going to be done during this video. But the rest of the work that we're going to do today is run around here and put an upper entrance on these boxes and stack some supers, because the girls are bringing in the goods. And again, I want to make sure that they feel like they have enough space to stay in the box and not swarm. So let me get my gear on, my smoker lit, and we'll get started. Holy moly. All right, so I've got an upper entrance for each of my 10 frames. I've got 4 10-frame boxes out here. Let me go ahead and set these next to those hives so that they're prepared. And that is what we're going to do here. We will start on this one that doesn't look too busy on the front. Hello. And this is just going to be a quick in out, not really an inspection. Let's see what we got going on here. Hello. What I want to do, actually, we'll take a quick look. I just want to make sure I'm not getting honey bound. Oh, there is so much honey going in these boxes. All right. Let's try to move this, get to the box below where we're going to put the reducer. Oh, goodness. Oh, this is heavy. Holy cow. All right. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 frames in a 10-frame box. That's what I want. And they've got 1, 2, 3 frames drawn. They do not need another super. And the 3 frames that are drawn, they're putting honey in it. Okay, here we go. Give them this so that these girls may exit through the top. Oh, goodness. Holy moly. There you go. Also help them ventilate on these hot days. It is so hot outside. All winter long, I'm like, I want it to be hot. I want it to be hot. I hate it when it's cold. Now I'm thinking, I want it to be cold. I want it to be cold. I hate it when it's hot. All right. You're in good shape. You are in good shape. Now these girls, on the other hand, these girls may need a super. Just saying. All right. That's over here. Hello, ladies. We're coming in. You have a lot of girls hanging on the front. Let's see if we can't ventilate your hive a little bit with an upper entrance. This hive is packed. Oh goodness. I think these girls are going to need another box. If the box below this, because I did under super, is anything like this box, holy moly, there's a lot of bees in here. All right, here we go. Oh, that box is full. That's a full honey box. Okay, they're all working these right now. They're not full, but I do have comb drawn out on every one of them. Let's just take one of these out and have a look. Just because, why not? These girls are working. Oh yeah, and they're storing honey. I don't know whether you can see that or not. That is beautiful. There's no sun for it to glisten in, but I tell you what, they're loading it with honey. Gorgeous. Let's give them an upper entrance. Here you go, ladies. There you go. Give this a shot. So that when you're going to and from the fields, you don't have to go through the brood nest. And it will help ventilate this box so that those girls do not have to beard down on the bottom. All right, that is what I wanted to get done. So we're going to go through that. We're going to go through that swarm in the frameless nuke at the very end. So I hope you stick around to the end. That will be the last thing that we do. All right, let's look at this one. These girls here are busy, but I don't think they're as busy as that last one. All right, okay. They've got burr comb right at the top, and it's filled with honey. Okay, these girls are probably going to need a super. This box is, honestly, this box is ready to harvest. God, dog. All right, let's go down a level. And we may be running up to the shop to grab a 10-frame super for these girls. They may need another one. Oh, goodness, yep, that's full. And that's full. Let me go get a super. All right. So what we are going to do, we're going to under super, just like we did the last one. So let's take this box off. We'll go ahead and seat it. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. All right. So we will put this empty right here. We're going to take this empty frame out and this empty frame out. And we're going to give them a couple of frames. We will take that frame that is almost ready to finish capping. Throw that right there. And one more out of there. That is in the same shape. They're getting ready to cap that on both sides. We'll throw that right here. Take these, checkerboard them in down here. Oh, we're going to put that right there. Put their upper entrance right here. And put this nice big heavy box, oh goodness, right back on top. Boy, I tell you what, I'm happy I wore my back brace today. Holy cow. Wow. Okay, life is good. That is a heck of a box. Let's move on to these 8-framers. All right, so the camera angles might be a little bit weird today because every place where I usually set a camera, I've got a hive. It is a busy time in the bee yard. What do we have going on in here? Hello, ladies. Are you ready for a super and an upper entrance? Oh, yes, you are. Okay. All right, here we grow again. I'll be right back. All right, so throughout this video, you might hear me hollering at geese. They eat my grass, so I try to chase them away. Yeah, right. Let's open this up. Oh, I don't think I even have a queen excluder on here. I do not. I've got to get a queen excluder. I'll be right back. All right, so this hive is going to be a little bit more work than I thought, just because we've got to find the queen. Let's move this box off to the side. Oh, goodness. Let me just look. I'm gonna go into the background here. I'm just gonna look and see if I have any brood on any of these honey frames. Okay, so the good news is the queen is down here, I think. We're gonna look. All right, that was a lot of work. So in order to show you inside of this box while I do it, I had to move all my cameras around. And I've got my sweatband on, but it's not helping. I'm still sweating like a pig. All right, let's see if we can find the queen. Hello, ladies. So let me just tell you this. I did receive a comment. Somebody said that I pull my frames out too fast and I'm going to roll my queen. And I guess lately, in an effort to try to get done with everything, I probably have been doing that. So I'll try to be a little bit more gentle. Oh, and we've got queen cells. I've got 3 queen cells on here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So let's set that aside. I don't want to swarm here, ladies. I want full strength honey getters. Okay. We have no brood or eggs here. Maybe our, uh-oh. We got a piping queen. We got a piper. All right, so we've already lost. Oh, there she is. I think. Thought I just saw her down here. Maybe I didn't, but we have a piping queen. We have a virgin in this box. So let me look really quick and see if I can find. There's another queen cell that they're finishing up, maybe? I don't know what they're doing there. Oh, you know what? I think I ripped it apart when I took the lid off. Let's have a look and see if we can find our other queen. If she's still in here and she hasn't swarmed yet, I want to get her out before that virgin takes flight and mates. There's another queen cell. I don't see the queen cell where that virgin came from, but I sure heard her. We definitely have a virgin in here. I don't know whether my mic, which is in my pocket, picked it up or not, but it was a definite pipe. It was the real deal, Schlemiel. Okay, I do not see the virgin queen there. Well, I hear that virgin queen piping, but I can't find her. There's just too many bees in here. So I know that we have a virgin queen in the bottom box. I did not see a queen in the top box. If it's a virgin, she will be able to pass through the queen excluder to do battle. So I'm going to put the queen excluder on with the virgin in the hive because I know she's in there. I know she's in the bottom. I did hear her piping away. Right there. We are going to seed this with 2 frames to let them know that they are currently, make sure we don't have a virgin in there, just to look, currently storing honey up here. right there. That's 7. We'll go ahead and do the 8 frame on this one, because why not? Throw these girls in here. This right there. Set this right on top. Let the other queen cells hatch, or let that virgin run around and sting those cells and eliminate them. We're going to let nature do what nature does here. Had I found the original queen, I would have done something different. I would have taken her out of the box, but I didn't find her, so that's going to do its thing. All right, I really do apologize for these camera angles. I know they're not the best. All right, ladies, let's give you some smoke. Oh, this was a box, a swarm that we caught. They're being fed right now, and there's ants on there. All right, let's kill the ants. Oh, hello. Hello. Okay, you have a lot of stuff going on right there. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frames drawn, and it looks like you have honey on the tops of all of them, but that's what you're going to do, so I'm going to let you do it. Let me give you an excluder and a super where you can actually store some honey and maybe move some of that upstairs. Here you go. Give you this. Let me get you a super. Here's an upper entrance and a super filled with drawn comb so that you don't have to do any of the work here. All you have to do is fill it. All right. That was easy enough. Egg salad. Hello. Okay. We have girls in the top. Oh, filling it with honey. That is good. Just have a quick look. Frame right out of the middle here. How are we looking? Oh, they're capping already. Look at there. Beautiful. Get it in the sun. Gorgeous. Okay. So what we are going to do is we are going to move this box and then give them their upper entrance. Oh goodness, oh goodness, we have something happening here. Frames are sticking together. Not a good plan. Don't stick them together, ladies. Okay. So I hope everybody's season is going well. Thus far, a lot of the folks that I follow are having a pretty good season. I feel really bad that happened to McNally up there in Alberta. He lost all but one of his hives. He lost 257 colonies. Not good, but he is determined to rebuild, which is good. So, James, we're rooting for you, for sure. Oh goodness, here we go. There you go, ladies. Now you have an upper entrance. All I want from you this year is these 2 supers of honey. You don't have to do anything more for me. 3 would be nice, but 2 will be okay. All right, this was another small split that we took from that little green hive right there. Hello, ladies. Might be time to give you a super. We'll see. Okay, they've got some jankiness happening. I can see it already. Yes, these girls need a super. Okay. They're storing honey up here. Let's get them a super. Do I have another queen excluder? I sure hope I do. Yeah, right. Had to dip into the old private reserve here. Let's get these girls off the top. I know, worst thing ever. About to cut off some of your honey, I get it. You've worked hard for it. I know. What I'll do is I'll drop it back down to the bottom of the box for you. Take that out. There's your honeycomb. All the honey you worked for, it's right there. Go ahead and clean it up. There you go. Let's get a super. There you go. And there you go. Beautiful. All right, come on upstairs, fill that up for me. Life will be good. Life will be good. All right, ladies. Okay, this one was queenless. We have to find a queen in here. So if we find her, we're going to mark her. Because we pulled the queen out of here and put her in over there. There we go. And last time I was in here, I saw queen cells. So we are going to have to do a full inspection here. Let's see what's happening under this lid. Hello, ladies. There, yum, yum, yum. Some for you, too. Let's find our queen. We will give her a racing stripe. There you go. All right. Let us see if we can find our queen. All right, I see you. I see you starting to jump on me. Where's your? We're gonna smoke you out. You shouldn't start smoking. It's a bad habit. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hello, let me get in here. We're gonna try to take this gently. We don't want to roll the queen. Slowly. Okay, we have a lot of food there. Lots of bee bread. That's what I would expect on the end frame. I don't see any evidence of laying. I just want to see some capped brood in this hive. I don't necessarily have to find the queen. They are quite aggressive, which tells me that if they have a queen, she is young and they are defending her. Oh, we have milk brood. So we have a laying queen in this box. Let me, I'd like to see more. I would like to see more than that. Hello. Slow and steady. No need to attack. I'm your buddy. Oh, I see a queen cell right in the middle of the frame there. Okay, I see a lot of milk brood on this frame. A ton. Actually, the whole frame has been laid. Okay, let's see if we can spot that queen. There she is right there. Okay. She's a dark one. Look at her. Beautiful. Beautiful. You're pretty. You are pretty. We're going to give you a stripe. There, young lady. You're doing a good job. Let me just mark you and I'll be done. Bing. There you go. Nice blue dot. Beautiful. Or should I say bluetiful? Bluetiful. We will let her dry for a second. There you are. It's okay. Stay right there. Okay, let me look at that next frame because it looks like there's a supersedure cell, which I don't know why there would be. That queen is doing a good job. No, that's an empty teacup. Okay, that's good. I don't know what that is, but we're going to whack it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Don't like the way it looks. Okay. We have a little bit more brood on that side. Okay, happiness. Happiness is set in. I'm feeling very, very nice and happy now and confident that I can just put this queen down in the hive and let them continue to bring in honey. Let me get that teacup out of there too, just because it's It's sketchy looking, and I don't like sketchiness. There you go, ladies. You have at it. Let this queen go right here. There she goes. She's back down in the hive. Outstanding. The foragers do not need to be traversing the brood chamber. There we go. Fill her up, ladies. You have a queen now. Make it happen. Okay, so I'm going to let you know in advance, you're probably going to hear some lawnmowers. The neighbors' landscapers are here, but we're going to continue on anyways. I think my new mic right here will capture me and ignore that. We'll see. Show me good things. Make me happy. Okay, that doesn't make me happy. I don't see a lot of activity in this upper box, but that's it's too early to tell. Okay, we have some activity up here. They are drawing comb. I can get behind that. Okay, but there's not a lot of them up there drawing comb. What do we have down here, ladies? What is going on here? First thing I'm going to do is give you some sugar. Manna from heaven, yum. All right, slowly. There we go. All right, that is a food frame for sure. On both sides, we're going to go ahead and remove that. I need to get my burr comb bucket and bring it out here. Okay, these girls don't seem happy. That is a full frame of food. Okay. Looks like they're bringing in honey, but they're bringing it in downstairs, which is not good because I don't have a lot. That is a solid honey frame. Oh, and there's a chewed out queen cell, so we have had a queen hatch. That queen cell has hatched. And that is a good sized queen cell. So we may have a good sized queen in here. We have more queen cells. One there chewed out, one there slapped full. Okay, so we're going to take the chewed out one out. We're going to leave the full one in there in case I don't find a queen. Oh, we have more on the other side. These have all been chewed out. All three of them. Right there. There. And here. And we are still going to leave that last one in case any of these queens didn't make it back from their mating flight. So I'm not seeing a lot of brood in here. But then again, I'm seeing an awful lot. I mean, there is some brood. I don't see any milk brood. So I don't see any signs of laying yet. That could have been from the frame where I gave them eggs. I want to see some brood, ladies. You guys went queenless, or you girls went queenless the same time as the green hive behind me did. You should have a laying queen in this box. We have 1, 2, 3 more chewed out queen cells. There's somebody in this one. Is that a queen? No, it's just a worker. Okay. Another one here. I'm seeing a lot of evidence of queens hatching, but I'm not seeing a lot of evidence of queens. I see drones all over this frame. Every bee yard has to have a problem hive. This might be it. This might be the one. And everybody else has done okay so far, so I'm not really going to complain. All right. This is a full frame of empty cells that is perfect for laying, and I don't see the first egg. And I've not seen any queens at all yet. Virgin and or otherwise. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you've seen her. Maybe you've seen her and I haven't, and that is always possible. I don't see her. If it was a virgin queen, she would be running around really, really fast on the frames. making a scene, saying, look at me, who wants to fight? And if it was a mated queen, there's another teacup. If it was a mated queen, she would be just lumbering along, dragging her tail, laying eggs. I don't see a queen. There's another teacup. Nor do I see a queen. Okay, I need your help on this one. I'm putting you to work here. I've shown you every frame so far. I'm going to show you the rest of them. If I have a queen in here, you need to let me know where she is. Okay, I don't see a queen here. We can check the top box. Maybe she's upstairs. We'll check the top box just to be sure. But we still have a queen cell down in this hive. So if the queens didn't come back from their mating flights, well, they can still make one. They still have one cooking. Let's put the queen excluder on. We're going to set this top box up here and go through it really fast. I put the queen excluder on because if there is a mated queen up here, I don't want her running downstairs and then me missing her. Okay, the big zilch. And this hive is roaring like it's queenless. Zilch. These girls they're storing honey. Okay, I got the banana in my face. They're drawing everything out. There is no queen in this box that I can see, unless maybe she's on her mating flight right now. Those were freshly chewed out queen cells. So we know that we have to come back and check. We have to come back and check this black hive, Space Force hive. We have to come back and check this hive next week. Okay. All right, what do we have here? Let me in, let me in. Let me see what you got going on in there, ladies. All right, now see, this is what I like to see. I see bees right through the inner cover. When I open up a hive, that's what I like to see. I don't have to see a lot of bees. I just like to see some bees. Let me know they've got some activity upstairs. Hello, ladies. Hello, what are we doing up here? Drawing comb, storing honey, storing honey, storing honey, drawing comb, drawing comb. I love it. We're gonna go right to the bottom. Outstanding. And that box is getting heavy. I might give them another super. Okay, that is all bee bread. And more bee bread. And there's a teacup. Oh, and there's our queen. Brand new. Okay, she needs a paint job. She needs a paint job. I'll show her to you in a second. There she is. There she is. There she is. Got her nice blue dot on her now. Yay! Let's put her in a cage to dry. There we go. Sit right there for a minute. Oh, they're shooting the banana on me. They're like, you put paint on our queen. We're going to get you. Don't get me. Don't get me. Excellent. Okay. We're just going to put this hive back together the exact same configuration it was. There we go. Tighten the frames up. There we go. There she is. Walk out. Come on, you can do it. Don't walk out there. Oh, she's on me. There she goes. She's back in the hive. If any of you watch Westerns, now, even though you don't watch Westerns, you've probably seen Tombstone. Am I correct? I mean, Tombstone was kind of a... And I watched it last night in tribute to Val Kilmer, who has recently passed, R.I.P. He was a great actor, in my opinion. Huge fan of Real Genius. If you've never seen that movie, it's kind of campy, but it's a good movie. I like it. He played Jim Morrison in The Doors. He played, of course, Iceman in Top Gun 1 and 2, and several other great parts, Batman, throughout his career. So I watched Tombstone last night in kind of remembrance of the old Iceman there. And there was a trivia question that came up, and I know the answer. I'm not going to tell you what the answer is, but I know the answer. In the movie Tombstone, Val Kilmer, Doc Holliday, has a very famous line. Do you know what that line is? And I'll give you a hint. It's after the showdown at the OK Corral. The Earps and Doc Holliday, they're kind of gathering themselves after the next day, and Doc Holliday's sitting there getting a shave by a barber. And then he says the famous line, do you know what that line is? And more importantly, well, let's just see. If you know what that line is, put it down in the comments. I'm gonna judge. I'm gonna judge. I'm gonna see who knows what that line is and who doesn't. You might think you know what that line is. A lot of people think they know, but they don't necessarily know. I know what he said. It's got nothing to do with the famous cartoon dog. I think he was blue. All right, all right, all right. Now I think this might be a busy hive. This is a double deep. Well, we don't want to give them sugar yet. We want to give them smoke. Let them know I'm coming in. Hello. There we go. What do we have? What do we have? Okay, we have girls drawing frames up in the top box, which is good. So they are not going to need another super. But they are pulling wax. Let's have a look. We'll see how they're doing. Beautiful. I don't even know if the camera can pick that up. It's so bright out, but that's they're drawing wax. So that's a good sign. Let's move this box. They are going to get an upper entrance. Oh. And oh my gosh, this box is slap full. So this box is going to go, that box is going to go down right on the excluder. Okay, how are we going to do this here? Let's give them a little bit of sugar before we move them. I don't know whether you can see. We'll take one frame out just so you can see what I'm seeing here. I just don't want to get a situation when I pull the frame out that I spill honey everywhere. This box is full. This box, from the top, it looks like it's ready to harvest. It is, they've drawn it out fat. Oh my gosh. Oh, and they're capping. Yeah, look at that. Nice and fat on both sides. And capping. So these girls are on the nectar, which is another reason why I want to keep them in the box. Let's remove this. Oh gosh. Oh man. I don't know how Mike Berry and Mr. Ed and Dirt Rooster, I don't know how you guys and even Rawls deal with these full boxes filled with honey. I mean, that is heavy. How do you do it? I'm stuck with using mediums. Those boxes are heavy, and I've got a back brace on. Okay, So what we're going to do, we are going to move this box right here. We're going to under super that. We are going to get them a queen excluder, and I'm going to get them another super. They're doing a good job. I'm going to give them what they crave. Brondo. Brondo, it's what bees crave. You ever seen Idiocracy? I would say we're living in Idiocracy right now. Okay, so now we have an upper entrance right there that will let these girls, that's 8 frames. I want to pull one of them out. So I'll take the ugliest frame out. I wanted to pull 7 frames in here. It's a 7-frame year in 8-frame boxes and a 9-frame year in 10-frame boxes. Now, we're going to take the heaviest box that I got, and we're going to put it back on the top of this hive. Lift with the knees, not the back. Holy, oh man, I've got pine cones. I've got sweet gum balls. I've got debris stuck to the bottom of the hive. We are debrising. Okay, here we go. All right, this is a tall hive, people. This is a tall hive. But if I can get those field bees going in and out of the top entrance, they're not going to go through the brood nest. And that queen, she's going to just keep doing her thing. Oh, crap. Now we have 2 blowers going. All right, so while these folks are blowing and making all this racket, I'm going to take this opportunity to leave this hive shut. I'm going to run up to the house, grab something to drink, and I will be right back. When they're done, we'll finish up. All right, we're back and the noise has ended. Let's hope. All right, here we go. Hello, ladies. Oh my gosh. Oh, that box is done. That box is ready to harvest. Oh man, this box is almost ready to harvest. They need another super. Son of a gun. Okay, so the flow in my area, it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. There we go. Let's put this box up here. Here you go. And take that frame out. Again, we want to go 7 frames. We will seed it with this one that's almost ready to draw out. There you go. There you go. Nice under super and seating. Now let me get a upper entrance. There you go. Upper entrance. Then this box back, which is filling up. Excellent. Give me this brand new foundation right there in the middle. Oh, goodness. Okay, so you might think I'm kidding. I'm going to take a frame out. I'm going to show you. This is crazy. Crazy. These bees are working overtime this early in the season. Oh, I don't even know if I can get it out. Oh, what the heck is that? Oh, that's a stick. That's gone. Somehow or another they had a stick. Okay. That is a slap full of honey, and it's already being capped. Holy moly. All right. Going down. Beautiful. Queen right. Filled with honey. Excellent. I'm going to set this down, and I'm going to move the cameras. Forgot to move the cameras. All right, all right, all right. So we have a lot of honey being stored on burr comb. The question is this: filled with honey, drawn, drawn, filled with honey, filling with honey, undrawn. Well, drawing one side of this one and drawing this one. So they don't need a super yet. So I'm not going to give them one, but I am going to give them an upper entrance. We'll put the entrance above the queen excluder. That way they don't have to go through the brood nest. But that box is not heavy enough to warrant another super yet. There you go. There you go. Ladies, go and go through there. Maybe next week you get another super. If you work hard and you earn it, you may have it. All right. Holy cow. Okay. These girls are going to need another super. Let me go get it now. Before I even dig any further, this is nuts. Got them a super and an upper entrance. So we have this set up for 7-frame happiness, but they're not drawing out frame 7 here. Let's go ahead and remove this box. Oh, man. Oh. So I don't know whether I told you, that's slap full too. Holy cow. So I don't know whether I told you this or not. I'm probably going to do 2 harvests this year, primarily because I don't have that many mediums. I don't think I'm going to have enough mediums to do what these girls need done. Oh, goodness. Okay, so there's 2 boxes. We're going to give them another super. And those 2 boxes are pretty much full, I would say. Okay, so there's a brand new box for you to work. The rate these girls are going, I probably don't even need to seed it. Holy cow. Okay, I'm gonna set this here. I mean, that's 2 full boxes of honey already. Have I told you it's like April 3rd or 4th? Holy cow, that box is full. Let me show you what it is I'm talking about here. Yikes. Okay, they're drawing them fat. That a slap full, I don't know whether, can you see that? A slap full of honey on both sides and ready to cap. And every frame in this top box is just like that, including a bunch of burr comb with honey in it. And the next box is the same way. Gosh, I wonder if I should just harvest these boxes now and give them, oh goodness, another couple of supers. Yikes. All right, well, there's another box. I think we're going to be at the farm tomorrow adding supers, and my new queens haven't even shown up. It makes me wonder. Okay, so I'm going to ask you for some advice because I haven't done my splits yet over at the farm. I've been adding supers, adding upper entrances, the same thing I'm doing here, and you see what they're bringing in. I'm sure it's happening over there in spades. Should I, when I do the splits to fill the Honey Creek yard, should I take the bees, 3 frames of bees and the queen out of each one of those boxes I do a split on and give the new queen to that hive? Or should I take 3 frames of bees with one of those frames being a brood frame without the queen and give them the new queen over at the Honey Creek yard? What should I do? I mean, the new queen's got to ramp up. The queen that's in the box right now, wherever she is, she's ramped, right? She's ready to go. My only concern, though, is that the queen may decide, hey, we're going to swarm. And if I remove the queen, the box is going to think she swarmed. They'll have a new queen, and then they'll just stay in there the rest of the season. See, that's my dilemma. So if you have any input whatsoever on that, put that down in the comments for me and let me know. I really, truly, honestly would like your input. And I read all the comments, as you know. I read and respond to every single comment I get. So I will read your comment, and I will get your advice. And I would tell you right now, I really, really appreciate it. So there you go. All right. So this box, I think we're just going to have to flip this one. I don't think they're ready for a super yet. I think the queen was down in the bottom. I did not put a queen excluder on here so that she would start laying and move herself to the top, where I could take and flip the boxes and then have her in the bottom in the deep. That was the goal the last time I was in here. Let's see where the queen is. We're gonna have to do a full inspection here. Oh, oh, hey, ho, hey, ho, hey. Okay, okay, they're just now drawing these out. So we know the queen is still down in the bottom. Son of a gun. She is still downstairs, guaranteed. This box has a lot of festooning bees on it, but that's it. This is where they're storing their honey and their brood, and that's not a good thing. Maybe I do this. Maybe I put another super on here that has some drawn out comb so that they can kind of get this queen going. Put the queen excluder, let them use that as their super. But basically just checkerboard some drawn comb into that. Let me see if I have a super that has some drawn comb, and maybe we'll do that. Maybe that'll be it. I still have to go through the green nuke. It's looking at me saying, hey, what's going on? I want to look into it so badly, but I'm not going to until we all get to look together. Okay, here's the situation. This box has got drawn comb in it that used to be brood comb, so that will be okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to checkerboard some more brood comb into this box. Deterrent. I don't know why they're just storing all their honey down there. They should have been drawing out that top box. It looks like this is going to be a double medium hive this year for the brood chamber. Okay. Okay, that is a full frame of honey and food. Okay. This honey box is going to be just that, a honey box. So let's, this is honey. There's no brood, there's only honey on that. Okay, this has got brood on it. This is a solid brood frame with a queen cup in the bottom, which we're not going to allow because I'm about to do some crazy manipulation here. Okay, so we are going to put a comb that they can lay, or the queen can lay on right there. The comb that the queen has laid on right here. Let's take that, move that up here. Let's give her another frame to lay on down here. You know what I want to do? Before I'm doing all this, I want to see if I can find the queen. Has anybody ever done a single medium brood box for a season? Maybe I should do that. There's that teacup, but there's no queen on here. I am going to whack the drone brood. And they're not going to like me for it, but I'm going to do it anyways. I will try to be as accommodating for the bees as I can be. Try to remove as many of them off there as I can before I give it the old scrape. Sorry, bees. I know you worked for it. I know those are your boys. I got it. I understand, but just can't do that. Okay. There we go. Now this is got more crazy drone brood at the bottom of it. We're going to go ahead and whack that. I know, the worst thing ever. I got it. I hear you. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just put that in there. Okay. This one here can stay downstairs, but it does have some cattywampus on it. So we're going to, oh, they got the banana on me now. I've angered them. We're getting the banana. I don't want it. No banana. Okay. Some more cattywampus. I'm sorry. You're building outside of the parameters. You're violating the parameters. Okay. This is, okay, that can go right there. This can go right here. That's 7 frames. We will give them 8. That's a proper brood nest now. Then we will give them another medium without a queen excluder. I am without an 8-frame queen excluder, so what we're going to do is we're just going to stack this box on top. So they can draw that out for honey, but this is one massive brood chamber with not a lot of honey in it. So maybe the bees will do something to earn their keep. I don't know. If I had another queen excluder, I'd put it on there. I just don't have one. All right, ladies. So these ladies may get a super. They've got some bearding action going on the front. Let's have a look. And they will not get a, I mean, they're drawing this upper comb. I don't know why those bees are hanging down on the front. I guess they just need the upper entrance. I'm going to give them an upper entrance, give them another super, more space. I don't want them going anywhere. Might as well be prepared. I think they have enough bees to stay warm. All right, here's your upper entrance. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab you right from here. Put you right there. Give you another box. There you go. We'll give you an 8-frame in there so that you feel more happy. There you go. All right, now let's jump into the old Air Force hive here. So I would say overall, I feel like I've done a good job keeping these girls in their hives this year. I mean, I've only had 4 swarms that I know of that were mine. I did catch somebody else's swarm, which was very good. It was free bees for me. All right, here we go. And these girls are, they're killing it. Son of a gun. Oh, they're building in between the frames. Oh, I didn't have that one spaced right, apparently. Oh no, they've got a whole bunch of weirdness happening here. I did 7 frames in an 8-frame box, and now I've got the Mac Daddy of craziness. The Mac Daddy of crazy comb. Okay, we are going to do some surgical removal of that. We're going to put that back in. We're not going to give them as much space between it this time. All right, this hive also does not have a queen excluder, and I'm fresh out of queen excluders there, fellas. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we are going to do this hive and the orange hive. Both of them have no queen excluders. We are going to do the experiment this year that says queen excluder is a honey excluder, so we know that our queen is down here somewhere. I'm expecting that she's in the bottom box because this looks like honey in the top box. So maybe there's a honey bridge there and she won't cross it. Fingers are crossed. Let's give her another box. There we go. Oh, the humanity. Look at that. Ladies, happiness. Now, let's not do any creative anything. I don't want you to be creative. I just want you to be good engineers. That makes me happy. More cattywampedness, but ladies, I'm sorry, you can't keep it. You can't keep it. That's a nice comb, and you're putting honey in it. I'm gonna have to eat that. Here, you can go down here. There you go. You have all the opportunities a growing colony could ever want. So the situation is as follows. Let's do a little reminiscing here. The last time we were in this hive, there were a ton of bees. And that is after I had done a split. The little hive back there with the orange top, that was the hive that I split this queen off into. They also had queen cells and they were honey bound. So I took out 3 frames of honey and it's down there on the bench that got robbed out by the rest of the bees and the ants and whatever. Whoever else wanted nectar, they got a free go at it down there at the bench. And I gave them 3 fully drawn yet empty bee barn frames in this hive. And yet, they still swarm, or they still beard on the front. Now, maybe it's that hot in there. It's possible. This is an insulated hive, but insulation works both ways. It keeps it cool in the summer and warm in the winter. So there you go. Let's see how many bees we find in this hive. This is going to be interesting. Okay. They are drawing this out and storing honey. That is a good sign. I like to see that. And that is above a queen excluder. So we're going to move that right here. We will give them another super. Matter of fact, let me go grab it right now and an upper entrance. Because we do want to make sure that they have everything they need. Okay, so let's get down in here and see what these bees are doing with all that empty comb that I gave them. And I tell you what, if they're storing honey in it, I'm probably going to give the honey to any bees who want it down on the bench again. I don't want them getting honey bound in this box. All right, let's see here. This is, we're doing it slowly. I see queen cells already. Okay, I've got a queen cell right there, and I'm not going to do anything with it, because I tell you what, if I find a queen, I'll just take another split off this box. Why not? Let's see what we have here. Okay, I see another queen cell. There's a queen right there. Okay, so we have a queen, and they're making queen cells. So what we are going to do is we're going to snatch her up. Let me get my cage out. We're going to paint her so we can find her again. Then we're going to snatch her up. I'm going to do another split. We're going to fill up that other... There she is. All right, lady. There you go. I got you. All right. So now I've got a dilemma because I did not see any more. I saw one chewed out queen cell and I have one queen. And if I don't see any eggs or any other queen cell, I'm going to expect that she's the only queen, and then I've got to decide, is that queen cell that I've got here any good, or did she stab it? Is it dead? This should all be left for the queen to lay in. Both sides of this frame are loaded with nectar. They're getting honeybound over and over and over again. This is what they did last year. They were honeybound all year long. Solid honey. They're just not, there's nowhere for this lady to lay. There's absolutely nowhere for this queen to lay. And I know that bees move honey around the box, but that's a lot of honey to move out of the box. I mean, so far I've not seen one available cell for this queen to lay anywhere. Now I could go down to the bench and I could get 3 frames that have now been cleaned out by the ants and the bees, etc., and move them That's bee bread and capped honey. The problem is if I don't do it, this hive is just a swarm machine. I mean, look at all the bees bearding on the front. I mean, there might be a queen in that pile of bees. I don't know. I just don't know what to think about this. And I do have that one queen still in here. That one queen cell. And it looks viable. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a chance here. I'm going to pick open this queen cell. If there is a queen in it, oh goodness, I just put bees all over my feet. Not a good plan. Okay, oh, that queen cell is chewed out. That must be hers. Okay, wait a second. Was there another queen cell on the other side? There is. Okay, so here's the other queen cell. Right there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick that queen cell open and see if there's going to be a queen running around. Let me get my cage just in case there is. I will capture her. And then I will take that queen and all the bees off the front, and I will move them to that other 10-frame hive that I've got back there. Let's open. Can you see this? Let's open this up and see if a queen comes out. Nope. That is a dud. There's nothing in there. Nothing at all. Okay. So that is our queen of the bee barn. That's her place. Let me go to the bench. All right, I got 3 frames. So what I will do is I will snatch 3 frames. Let's see, is there any room to lay on there? I mean, I've got this much room to lay on this frame and a little bit down here. All this is all honey. The whole backside is honey. That they can finish drawing out. It's partially drawn. Okay, there's a few ants on there, but they're going to have to deal with the ants. There's only a handful of them, not a lot. There's that. Then I want the best frame that they can lay on out of the ones that I've got here. Okay, so there we go. Now, we are going to release our queen right here. Come on, I see ya. There she goes. She's back in the hive. Queen excluder, because we know she's down there. Box where they're actually storing honey. That is all I can do there. Now I've got these these frames, which I'm going to put down on the bench and let them get robbed out. I hate to do it because that's a lot of great nectar, but I don't know what else to do with them. That stinks. Okay, going to the bench. Well, let me make sure I shake off any bees that live here. Let's shake them off at their house. Some of them may have never been away from their hive. You know, maybe I should have taken this queen and all of her bees and put her in another box and just kind of started from scratch. And just let this bee barn get robbed out completely. That's probably what I should have done. Now, next week we will check this hive, and if that queen is not laying in there in those empty frames and they're storing honey again, that's what we're going to do. Let's look into that little green nuke and find out what's happening in there, and then we'll wrap this thing up. Let's see what's happening inside that hive. Maybe we'll move them back to the back bench into their very own box. Let's see. You're looking at my knees, and I understand that. I mean, my knees aren't that, I got good looking knees, but it's heavy-ish. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of bees in there. Let's have a look. Got some festoonage. Okay, you know what I'm gonna try to do? I'm gonna try to drop these girls right back in that hive back there. Let's do that. We will take this off. I have a bucket of sugar syrup that I can give them. We're going to remove the super. They're not going to need it. They're not that big. Let's remove that. Remove this. That. We're going to move this first on top of the toolbox so that they can start coming home to it. All right. This whole thing is going to be all about weird angles. I'm not really going to be able to see you. You're not going to be able to see me. We're going to get these bees into this box. There's their comb that they start drawing out. I'm really sorry, ladies. We're going to dump these right in there. All right. There we go. Now, we're going to give them some more frames that are, they're not drawn, but they're starting to get drawn. I wish I was taller. Okay, let me get this comb that they're making out of there. There you go. And this comb that you're making right here, it's got to come out. Make sure I don't have a queen on there anywhere. Make sure I didn't flatten the queen. I didn't. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. I'm sorry about that, ladies. Here's this. Here's this. Here's this. You have what you need right there. Let me give you some food, and then hopefully you'll stay. Here's a lid. Okay, here's some food. We'll take that off of there. There you go. There's some food. Here's the green lid. That says home. All right, well, there you go. The end of another adventure now. I think I've done everything that I can possibly do to keep these girls in their box and to keep these girls bringing in the honey. A lot of these hives are further along than I thought they would be, and some of them, well, not so much. But the goal is, again, to get as much honey as we can this year and keep the girls in the box. So I think we've done everything that we can do. If you see anything that you think that I could do differently, do me a favor, please leave it down below. I would really love to hear from you, and then maybe you're going to suggest something that's going to change the direction of this bee yard this year. It's going to be fantastic, so I can't wait to hear from you. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. If you have something to say, by all means, please comment. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, take a moment, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell to be notified of my new content. I do try to drop a video every Friday. We try to keep it light and have fun. So with all that said, be happy, and I will see you next week. Take care.